Hello, I'm Carl Smith, and today I will be doing my reference review for The Source, a guidebook to American genealogy. This work is considered by many to be the premier American genealogy reference work, and has been referred to as the Genealogist Bible by critics and users alike. This edition is the third edition, published in 2006, which contained updated sections on online and internet sources related to family history research. Most libraries that have a local history or genealogy section are going to have a copy of the source in their reference section. There's also a copy online via Ancestry.com. However, this is a paid subscription site, which costs a lot of money, and their online version is really clunky to use, and so I recommend just using the print version. A quick look at the table of contents shows us that the source is divided up into four main sections. First, the basics covers topics related to beginning family history research and utilizing tools like computer software, the internet, and additional reference sources to aid researchers. The next section is the records, which focuses on common types of records that hold genealogical value. Some examples are census records, court records, military records, etc. The third section is people and places, which focuses on more specific groups of people who lived in a specific place or region or time period. You can see some examples here: African American research, Jewish research, urban research. The final section is the appendices, which contain additional reference material connected with family history, as well as the index for the book. So if you ask what is the best thing about the source, my answer would be that it is versatile. It's a great reference work for people who are brand new to family history and who have never done it before, for people who have their feet sort of wet already in family history and are looking for additional resources, and for expert genealogists who maybe just need their memory jogged as they're tackling a particularly complex or difficult problem. So it's a great source for all levels of users. For beginners, the most useful section may be the first section on Foundations of Family History Research. This section explains how to begin your family history research, with topics like interviewing relatives and gathering home sources like photographs. It also describes how to use some of the tools of the trade, like family trees and family group records, to guide you in your research to stay organized. The next section is the records, which focuses on the types of records that are useful to genealogy. An example of a record type would be birth records. So for the section on birth records, you would find descriptions and types of birth records, a history of recording birth records in the United States, as well as what bits of valuable information you can glean from birth records. This reference work also includes images of the record types. So under birth records, you'll be able to find images that detail more specifically what you're looking at and how to differentiate different types of records. Next section, People and Places, is geared towards more advanced researchers who are focusing on tackling tougher research problems. An example under this would be colonial Spanish borderland research. Under this section, there are tables to help you locate where these colonial records were kept anciently and where you can find them in modern day locations, as well as what dates are covered or available for users to research. They also have more specific record types like Spanish padrones or military service records. Once again, geared more towards specific research, a little bit more advanced research. Finally, the source has 8 appendices that cover additional topics and an index. Seen here is Appendix H for the state archives of all the 50 states in the United States. So you would be able to use this if you needed to contact, let's say, the California State Archives to request material. This would be an easy source for you to use to contact them either via phone or their website. So hopefully you know a bit more now about what the source is and the power it can lend you as you embark in or continue to navigate through the wonderful world of family history.